Hello. Today in this video we're going to demonstrate how to set up an analog input for your Livewire TS using Firewire analog cable. The first thing you will need to do is make sure your device is up to date. We cover that in another video. Also, you will need your Livewire TS with OBD2 cable, your Firewire cable, and your analog device. Let's go ahead and get started. In this example, I'm going to show you how to use an SCT EGT probe. I'm going to show you how to use the simple Firewire to Firewire cable, which involves no splicing of wires, and I'm also going to show you how to use the Firewire cable which you need to splice. First thing you will need to do is boot your device up and go ahead and start up your gauges. Your device should be plugged into your vehicle with the key on so that it can read the vehicle, and you should have chosen the correct configuration for your vehicle. Alright, now that we're on the gauges screen, we can go ahead and change one of these gauges to our EGT probe. We are going to be using a simple Firewire to Firewire cable. This is one solid cable. There's no splicing yet. And this is going to plug into our EGT probe right here and our OBD2 cable right here. So, we'll take our finger or pen, double tap on the gauge you would like to change, choose item, and scroll down to the bottom until we see analog 7 red Firewire. I'm going to go ahead and choose that selection, and under equation we need to choose the appropriate device. In this case you've already selected SCT EGT, but as you can see there are a number of other pre-selected, pre-configured devices in here that involve no other setup besides choosing the correct one. So we'll go back to the top, make sure we've got the correct one selected, and that is going to input the correct formula to convert the voltage to a value that we need to see. Next, let's go ahead and plug in our Firewire cable. As you can see, this display is changed to analog 7 red Firewire, and down here it says SCT EGT Fahrenheit. This display is ready to read. We can apply a little flame, and you'll notice the temperature is rapidly climbing at this point. I have also set the bottom right digital gauge to show the EGT as well for this example. That way you can see a large digital representation of the temperature versus this smaller analog reading down here. So both of these are right now set to analog 7 red Firewire SCT EGT. Some of you may have an analog cable that is going to require splicing to the other analog Firewire side. Some of you may have a device that doesn't have a Firewire input or output. So if you have a cable that looks similar to this, fear not. In this example, this is literally a Firewire cable that I had cut in half. So these colors are going to match on both sides. For this example, it would be very simple to wire this back up because every color is going to go to its respective color on the other side. Black to black, orange to orange, white to white, red to red, blue to blue, green to green, etc. For your device, if you do not have matching colors, you will need to use a multimeter to figure out which cables or wires need to be used. In this example, I have pulled away all the colors that are not going to be used. The orange, the green, and the blue have been twisted around the bottom. The red Firewire cable is going to be your signal. The black one here is going to be your ground, and your white one here is providing power. With this configuration, it is no different than using the solid cable which required no splicing. We can see, evident here, that our temperature still rises with this flame.